Today, we will start with the concept of express routing and error handling. Routing and error handling are core functionalities of the Express.js framework. Routing allows us the application to respond to client requests at specific URLs with specific HTTP method like get, put, post, delete, etc. While error handling ensures proper debugging and response when issue arises. We can see express routing here. Routing in Express determines how the application responds to client requests. It involves specified path or URL endpoint, HTTP method like get, put, post, delete, batch, handler function logic to execute for a request. We can see basic routing here, like simple routes. We have implemented const express and we have required we have imported express and we have used like get and we have mentioned empty space and request dot send home page, handle get request for root, about page, handle get request for about, and we are able to listen on port 3000, consider the server running on port, on this port. Now we can see route parameter. What is the route parameter? Route parameter are placeholder in route path defined using dot, using semicolon. Example using route parameter. Here is the example. This is the route parameter because we have used colon with ID. This is route parameter. User ID params dot ID because dot send user ID and we are sending this user ID here and we are listening on the same port. Accessing multiple parameters. App.get. This is accessing multiple parameter like post ID, comment ID. We are accessing multiple parameter. What is query parameter? Query parameters are identical additional data to send in URL after question mark. Here we can see question mark query express. As we can see middleware in routing. Middleware function can be added to route specific purposes like authentication, logging, etc. You can see here grouping route with routers. Express provide router to group related route. Here we can define multiple route like get, profile, setting, user, access user profile, user dot settings. We have seen here. As we can see, Express error handling. Express error handling in Express is done via middleware function that handle error passed to them. These functions typically have four arguments: error, request, respond, next. Here we can see error, request, respond, next. Consider error stack. Send something went wrong. Respond with an error message. 404 error handling. Handle unmatched route with 404 middleware. For this, we can use response.status 404 send 404 message. Advantage of express routing and error handling. We can organize code. Separation of routes into routers, simplifying large applications. Scalable. Easy to add more routes and middleware. Customizable error responses. Tailor error messages based on the application's requirements. Improved debugging. Centralized error handling helps in identify issues quickly. So we have seen how express routing and error handling goes on.